Hello, this is Claus Jensen presenting Game 1 of the 2010 World Chess Championship in Sofia, Bulgaria. After a one-day postponement of the first game due to the closing of all airports in Europe, the match was finally underway today. And we got a very nice opening game. This game analysis is only my very first impressions on the game, which finished only an hour ago. Topalov was playing white, and Anand, surprisingly to me at least, went for the Grünfeld Defence. So the game started d4, knight f6, c4, g6, knight c3, d5, c takes, knight takes, e4, knight takes c3, b takes c3, the exchange variation of the Grünfeld, bishop d7, bishop c4, c5, knight e2, knight c6, bishop e3, castles, castles, knight h5, bishop d3, b6, queen d2, e5, and bishop h6, c takes d4, bishop takes g7, king takes, c takes d, e takes d, and in the Topalov-Kamsky match from last year, Topalov here played f4, Kamsky replied f6, and after e5, bishop d7, the game went on to a draw in 35 moves. But in this game, Topalov played rook a to c1, and this has also been played before. It was played in the game Karjakin-Carlsen in 2008. But in this position, Carlsen decided to play bishop b7 to develop the bishop. But here, Anand plays queen d6. f4 follows, f6, same idea as in Topalov-Kamsky. But then came f5, queen e5, knight f4, and now we reach a crucial point of the game. I think in this position, Anand definitely considered to play bishop d7. Developing this bishop, connecting the rooks, looks like a good idea. But another good idea is, of course, to play g5 like Anand did in the game. Knight takes, knight h5 check. And here, I think Anand should have played king h8 with the idea of playing rook g8. But Anand chose king g8 instead, and then followed h4, h6, h takes g5, h takes g5, and rook f3. And now it seems like Topalov has some attacking chances here, and I think Anand seems to be a little scared about the attacking prospects of Topalov. But again, I think bishop d7 must have been considered by Anand, or perhaps even bishop b7. In either case, developing the bishop and connecting the rooks seems like a good idea. But Anand played the very strange move king f7 here. Looks like he's a bit scared, as I said before, and not developing the bishop and putting him on the defense right away. But I don't think that he expected the move that Topalov now comes up with, which is a very beautiful sack. He plays knight takes f6 here. Very beautiful move. One option for Anand here is to take with the queen. Queen takes f6. But then follows the very strong rook c7 check. And if king g8 here, then e5, queen takes, and queen takes g5 check, and this is leading to a checkmate. And if king e8, then follows the very nice bishop b5 check, king g8, and rook h7, with the idea of playing the rook to h3 and then to h6 with a very strong attack, and the black queen is in trouble. So taking with the queen looks very bad for Anand, so he takes with the king instead. But then Topalov plays another power move, rook h3. The obvious idea of this move is of course to play rook h6 check, and this is also what follows after Anand's rook g8, then this rook h6 check, and here king f7 is played, and a good idea for Topalov here is to play queen e2, with the idea of both queen c4 check and queen h5 check. But Topalov played rook h7 check instead, which is also a very good move, because after rook g7 check, then rook takes, king takes, and queen takes g5 is hopeless for Anand. So Anand chose king e8 instead, then follow rook c to c7, king d8, bishop b5, with the idea that the queen takes b5, queen takes d4 check is also leading to a quick checkmate. So Anand played queen takes e4 instead, but then rook takes c8 was the last move of the game, a very nice move, and Anand resigned the game here because of rook takes, then rook d7 check, king e8, and then rook takes d4, losing the queen, or king takes c8, then queen c1 check, threatening mate on c7, which can only be prevented by knight c6. And after bishop takes c6, queen check here, exchange of queens, and bishop takes the rook here, then Topalov will be up a piece and an easily won endgame. So these are only the first impressions of this game, but it seemed like a very nice attacking game from Topalov, and a little shaky version of Anand, I would say. Perhaps his preparation for the game, preparation for the match, I think the transport and all these things that had gone before this match was a problem for him, because he didn't seem like to be on top of his game. So Topalov is ahead 1-0 after one game, and I hope you enjoyed this game, and I hope to see you on my blog at clausjensen.com. Bye bye for now.